So slowly rotates towards this A bomb, so it's starting to feel that presence, that threat's coming in from AVANGAR. Nice headshot from Keykurtz. Will allow the bomb to go down, it would seem. Jacob trying to get what he can, but doesn't have too much to work with. The smoke for him as well. And that's what we're talking about. AVANGAR with some great detail already to their Vertigo. Absolutely prepared.
That is quite an execute from AVANGAR. There's some utility for Renegades on a retake. There's a flashbang for Gratisfaction, the defuse kit as well. But they've got to get a lot of frags, and they've got to get them quickly. AVANGAR have got some of the players far back, so it's going to have two guys on point. The other's watching the gap. Beautiful shot from adren, and another headshot for him. And there's two. Then there was one. Liaz, the only man standing. He's got nowhere to go. Nowhere to even reload his gun. That is quite the round for AVANGAR.
So he's already going for the late lurk. Let's see if it pays off. It can be difficult to time that correctly. And Gratisfaction will take down adren. This starts to apply the pressure onto AVANGAR's defense. Buster needs to come in sooner than later. Yeah,
he's just trying to catch up quietly without conceding his position, but he's made his first strike. Jame taken out. Now it's a 2 versus 2. There's a Molotov for Buster if he can find an angle for it. JKS touching the bomb, kind of trying to draw out the players. Could it be some kind of double pick? Won't be necessary.
A 3 versus 2 in favor of Renegades. So really causing problems here for AVANGAR.
Did he see the leg of Liaz? I think he must have. But this, just the shape of this bomb site is such a problem to deal with for either team. Post-plant, pre-plant, for either side. Buster holding things down 4 HP. So
forward position. He's using the ability to do that, and look at that. That's the opportunity afforded him. Liaz seemed to have no information that that was possible.
I think they're going for the round win. If you look at Buster's position, they were basically pinching the bomb site from either direction. Buster's got to deliver this frag. Now Jame is stuck in a position where he can't really plant the bomb, and there are too many CTs there.
A little bit less aggressive at this stage of the rounds, and AVANGAR are getting closer to a bomb site. Looking like they're going to run this set piece on the A side once more, and it's going to work out. Keykurtz takes out J-Chem, and AVANGAR, we're seeing them at this late phase. They seem very strong when they're playing this.
He's got one. He's got a nice angle behind the box there. That crouch would cover him from a lot of flashbangs as well. AVANGAR struggling to get through these choke points now.
Yeah, they're really missing that extra smoke that we saw in the pistol. And another nice shot coming in from JKS, working that position like a dream.
There's a flash from Jame. They'll post up their angles. He's going to get taken out by Azza. There's a trade. That's a beautiful spray. Azza with 3 in a few seconds.
Oh, wow.
And this round may just be over.
So close. No support. Oh, that is a bit disgusting, isn't it? Once again, this time Jame hits the shot, and it's fatal.
Lining up for Azza again. This time he's got a wide.
Bold plays need to be made. He's going to make them. That would have been even better, but can't find the headshot there. Liaz in a good position. Is there going to be a smoke for this? Yeah, there is. So this is going to deny this position almost entirely. We'll have to be sprayed through the smoke, but there is inherent risk in giving up tracer fire from that position. Flashbang over the top for Liaz to dive in. Does his best, but Buster is more than ready, it seems. Gratisfaction now, last man standing. They're actually quite low. He finds Jame through the wood. And with that said, that Deagle might actually win this round. They are extremely low, these remaining players of AVANGAR, as Gratisfaction rounds the corner. Coming out, and Buster gets the headshot. Good on with the nades. And there they go, Jacob. It's all on him, really. Goes for a preemptive peek. Oh my goodness, almost gets 2.
Gratisfaction surely gets a cannon kill here. Indeed, he does. 11 seconds to plant the bomb, which has just fallen to the floor. 2v2, 7 seconds left. The smokes will be gone soon. James got to commit to this. Liaz out in the open. The flick was almost there. 1 second. And the last round will be won by timeout. Liaz staying alive just around the corner. I think it could be dangerous. Renegades executing on the A bomb site. They've got the smokes up. They've got the angles, or, well, Keykurt's still going to find something. There's 3 players by his position spamming from the elevators. But a bomb will get planted. However, Renegades have lost 2 players, and they've got no answer to that just yet.
Yeah, they'll fall back to the ramp, but there's so many left here for AVANGAR that it might be quite difficult to hold off. There's a smoke that will be deployed, and that will really pressure the bomb. So they'll have these fallback positions, Renegades, but they'll have to go forward to try to spam for this. They're not getting their connections. Buster just happily holding the defuse. And there it is, 3v3, but the round's been won. AVANGAR will pick it up with the defuse, and...
Smoke to elevation. You can see they're waiting for some kind of push or play through the smoke, and there will be one, but it won't be as successful. This is a force buy for Renegades, let's not forget. They're not in position to collect any of these weapons that have been dropped, so there's that advantage for AVANGAR. On the remaining players, there's only 1 helmet, so that MP9, those MP9s are going to be quite savage. JKS has a flash. I don't know if he's got an angle, but speaking of angles, Azza could be an MVP here. Has he got an angle to stop the bomb, though? He's playing the long game. JKS is going to go. Now it's just down to Azza. There is a kit, though. There are kits on 2 of these players. Oh, this is beautiful. He's going to go deep. They're lining up for him, but he won't be able to stop it. Can't find the head. That's so unfortunate.
By jame after this A site. And that will only really serve to cement the control. Smoke, molly, lots of space created by jame. Beautiful stuff.
Oh my god.
That is such an important peak, especially considering that Renegades haven't quite made their way up to A yet. Buying time here for Avangar and a 4 versus 2 to boot. Plenty of time, but the bomb will go down straight away. Has to behind these smokes before they go away. Liaz has to do something with this. Oh my goodness. Trying to make this one work. It's very difficult for Liaz as he might just creep through this smoke. He's trying to find a way to get a play going. I don't even understand how he didn't die there. But it looks like they'll all fall in the end regardless. Avangar simply too many players.
Cannot be said for Renegades. Gratisfaction's got a Mac 10. JKS will squeeze out to UMP. That's a beautiful shot from James.
Position right now. He is really alone. Flashbang will come in. Deep flashbang. Doesn't really work out. I don't think it flashed anybody, but Adren still gets the kill regardless. More flashes here, burning some time on the clock, but there's still plenty of time. So Liaz starts to creep forwards. Adren. Oh my goodness, Adren is really being so annoying. He's just ringing around the rosy there for him. And Liaz can't quite find anybody.
Pop flashed in. Kiket's going to be the initial engager, so I suppose he could play off that. They are fighting a similar angle, but Kiket's forced forward. So is Sanji by the Molotov. He's been spotted, but JKS goes straight into his crosshairs. Somehow still surviving Sanji. Kiket's down. Is there a flash for him? He's holding on for dear life. Actually, there's no flashes left for Avangar, so he's going to have to peek eventually. Not going to work out. Adren versus 3. 19 seconds on the clock. Around the smoke, he could find Jacob. The bomb's got to go down, and it just about will after the frag.
Denying his crosshair placement, but very fast frags coming in here from Renegades, moving in towards B once again. Obviously, one of the frags is towards the A ramp. And Avangar in trouble. Again, nice shot from Buster, though. One more to go. Oh, that is so...
Elsewhere. We've got the flank from Sanji that's been activated. Gratisfaction moving around the smoke, not finding anything. Kika in an elevated position. Liaz in a sandwich, not good for him. Gratisfaction's got to be careful now. Not all the cover in the world while he tries to get some work done. And now it's down to Jacob on the ramp. Took out the flank of Sanji. No one on the bomb just yet. Oh, jumping pass. That's a huge risk from Kika. They're both in the red, but they're both still alive. The reload from Jacob. Buster creeps in the meantime.
Oh, my God.
The spacing is...
So they know exactly where they're going. Here is the flag from Gratisfaction. Or actually, no, going for the forward play. There's a molly to deny positioning, but they'll have to push through it. Into the crossfire they go. Adren goes down, and it's up to the 1v1 now. Liaz looking really strong here. Sanji swapping out for the Krieg. He's got to land a crazy shot, but Liaz will take him out. And most players they possibly can. Here comes a quick play in from the Vanguard team, and they managed to get themselves a spot on the bomb. They've got it down and a kill, but Liaz will respond with another one for Renegades, giving them the man advantage. Bomb easy to recollect, and they're just playing for that rotation now. There's no utility for a Vanguard, so they shouldn't really be able to do anything else. Obviously, some of these close-range positions with the CZs and the Deagles can be problematic. The Vanguard shouldn't be good for any more.
Renegades are being meticulous, but look at the flank from Adren. Buster and Sanji activating, and Adren's flank is still unknown at the moment. They're having a look though, they may have heard him. There's a trade all over the place, and it will go to Avangar. As soon as Renegade dealt with the choke point, there's going to be a huge gap there, but Kika will be taken out. That's one of the big guns taken away. Adren wide swinging with the MP9. Double MP9 frags.
It will be tossed forwards, actually, to deal with the closer positions. Nice shot from Jakem. There you go, another one with that AK-47. He has to do everything here as we have the Famas coming in from the back. Jame with the MP9 looking to swing on Jakem. Has to survive, though. Needs to activate Buster in the flank. Here they go, committing to it. Jakem gets the 1v1s, but Buster is the one to win it, but without the kit.
Unconventional map. With the verticality, you don't really have those horizontal planes that you have on pretty much all the other maps. They're very lacking on Vertigo.
Smoke.
Well, he kind of has. There is somebody ahead of that smoke by the elevators, but he'll say that was open. Oh, the crouch peek from Jame makes all the difference. 4 versus 2 now, and 3 of the players have got rifles. We've got huge problems here for Renegades, getting punished through the smoke. The tracers leave Liaz in a horrible position. He could be triple peeked in a few seconds, and where is the 4th player? Avoiding the flashbang. There's Buster facing out Jane, but he won't be able to get the duel. They get 1 kill in that. 2 CTs on the bomb site. We've got smokes up. So there might be a bomb plant. Jacob just has the bad timing. Now, did the rifle go off the side? That's a question, or kind of action. He's picked up the AK. Okay, the AK is still in action for now, but again, he can take no bullets in this engagement. JKS off to a good start. He's going to get traded though. Liaz holding angles, Buster popping out. That's a much needed frag. 3 versus 3. There are 2 kits on the 3 Vanguard players as well. Liaz is so close. Beautiful frag from him. That bomb's really far tick now. Liaz has got to stay alive. Granite's faction, a man of 9 HP. How's he the last one standing? Somebody's got to get on this bomb. Is there time to defuse it? I think there is. That is the end of the line in this game of Vertigo for Renegades. A good effort in that final round, but...